Hello. This is Kia Talks again. Hi, everybody. I'm Kia. And we have another topic for our relationship wisdom series today. And I'm going to talk about the topic is show some respect. Show some respect. What do I mean by that? This is within your relationship. Men should show respect for women, and women should show respect for men. I will focus particularly on women showing respect for men because I am a woman. And so I understand distinctively how women disrespect men, but sometimes they don't know it. And sometimes, showing respect for the man you're dating or the man you're in a relationship with or a man you're married to is paramount. It is important. It means something. And there is no good reason to disrespect a man. In fact, if you actually want to stay with the man or want a long-term relationship, you need to respect the man all the time in all situations. All right. So this is for women who don't understand what respect is, because some women don't understand how they're disrespecting the man. Some women actually want to keep a man, but they keep leaving and they don't understand how they're showing disrespect to the man, but they want to know, but they may have grown up in a home where they didn't see it. They didn't see the dynamic between a man and a woman and seen how a woman shows respect to a man. So some examples of showing respect is, one is when he is speaking, you listen to what he says. When he speaks, listen to what he says without interruption. That's a show of respect. Listen to everything he says and don't interrupt him. And then you speak afterwards. And when you speak after he's spoken, you're not correcting him. Number 2 is don't correct him. Don't correct him. And the other thing you're doing after he said what he said, you didn't interrupt him. You didn't correct him. You didn't, and the number 3 is you don't argue with what he said. Sometimes some women, like everything a man says, everything out of his mouth, you got an argument or a rebuttal. Everything he say, he can't say nothing to you. And you got to well, this is not how it's really done. Or this is the best way to do it. Don't argue with what he says. Don't try to change what he said so that he feels like what he says is wrong. That's the other thing you don't do because that's a show of disrespect to him. Cursing at a man. Number 4, that's disrespect to a man. Cussing a man out. Just to be cussing him out. To make him, that's a show of disrespect, not in play. I mean, we all understand what, just talking and cussing and fun is. And we all understand what saying a curse word directly to you, to a person is. And that's disrespect as well. Another form of disrespect is raising your voice or screaming at him. Number 5, raising your voice and screaming or yelling at a man. That's disrespectful. If you're in a heated argument, first of all, women don't argue with men, baby. We don't argue with men. We grown. You don't argue with a man, period. You definitely don't raise your voice and scream at him because I'm a lady. I don't have time to do that, and that's not my nature anyway. You're the man. You're the aggressor. You're the more violent one. You might, you know what I'm saying, when you're dealing with men dealing with men scream and holler and fight. But a man dealing with a woman, I'm a woman. I'm going to walk away. I'm not going to scream. I'm not going to holler at a man. I'm not going to be aggressive toward a man. And, number 6 of how to respect a man is to take advice from him. That's a way you can show respect, is take his advice. Men give women advice all the time. They're like, maybe you should go to this tire shop down the street. They did a good job on mine. Go there. Don't say, well, no, I've been using this tire shop. I think this is a better one. No, use the one he suggested and then tell him about it. And that's going to make him feel good, because that shows respect, that you respect his advice of where to go, what to do, what's the best thing for you, because that's what a man's job is, to think of how to protect for you and protect you and provide for you the best. So taking his advice is a show of respect. Number 7, a great show of respect is to show gratitude for what he does for you. To give him thanks always for what he does, regardless of how big or how small. If that's your man, if that's your boyfriend, that's anybody even you're dating, just be thankful. That's just basic manners, actually. You be grateful for anything anybody does for you, because no one has to do anything for you in life. So showing respect for what a man gives you, him opening the door for you, or him going out to eat with you, he giving time, calling you, giving you time by going on a date, by going anywhere with you. Just show him respect. Show him got to say thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you. I know you didn't have to do that, but thank you so much. This has helped so much. It's going to help me so much. Just be appreciative of what a man does. And that's another show of respect. Number 8, and a really important one, and I think a lot of women don't know this one, and they do it often, is don't speak to your man or any man like they're a child. Don't speak to a man like he's a child, because your man is not your child. So what do I mean by speaking to him like he's a child? What does that mean? That means interrogating him. What you doing? At 7 o'clock, where you been? At 10 o'clock, you were supposed to call me. So what was you doing at 8:15? That's how you talk to your son, because your son is your child and he has to answer to you and he's subordinate to you. But speaking to a man like that is speaking to someone who you think is subordinate to you. If you're questioning a man all day long about everything he doing, everything come out his mouth, you're like, what does that mean? What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like interrogating and like things like that to a man, questioning everything he got. You got a question for him. Everything. That's treating a man like a child. That's interrogation. That is not what you do with a grown man, because a grown man ain't your child. No man on the street, whether you're dating him or not, he's not your child, and he knows you're not his child. He's not your child. And he sees that you questioning everything, regardless if he says it or not. He sees it as disrespect. And he feels disrespected when you do that. And he won't answer, because ain't no man, he going to try hard not to disrespect you and cuss you clean out. But he going to be quiet. But no man wants to deal with that. Okay, so those 8 things I went through, I don't know if I'm going through them again, but I'll write them down for sure. Are very important on how to show respect to a man. There is nothing wrong with respecting a man. We live in a culture of today, or women, they're very comfortable with disrespect. They're very comfortable with talking to a man any kind of way. They're very comfortable with making fun of and laughing at men. Oh, and most important, of course, the most important thing is to never attack a man's manhood. Meaning, don't ever say stuff like, if you was this, you ain't no man. Like saying something like, if you was a man, you'd be making $100,000. You know what I'm saying? A year. Or if you was a man, you would do this or that. You ain't no man, because real men do this and real men do that. A man is a man regardless of your perceived notions of what a man should do. That's the same thing as saying to a woman, if you was a woman, like I like to say you're a woman with no children. That's like a man saying to you, if you was a woman, you have 5 kids, because that's what women do. Women have children. Women raise kids. It's the same concept. Everybody, you are a woman regardless of what society says women do. Your life is completely separate and independent for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, your life is yours, and it's specific to you. And a man's life is his too, and it's specific to him. And he's still a man regardless if he makes 30,000 or 100,000. He's still a man regardless if he's 5 feet or 6'5". He's still a man regardless of if he got 2 kids or 5 kids. He's still a man whether he is hustling, trying to provide for his baby's mama, or if he's married to a woman at home, working, providing for him. He's still a man. You can't take away a man's manhood with your mouth, because God made him a man, just like God made you a woman. So don't ever come at a man's manhood. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's a wrong way to treat men. It's a wrong way to approach men. And so those are important things about how to respect a man. And they are important because women want to keep men. We talk about men all day, like we don't need no man. But then the next moment we crying about a man. You know what I'm saying? So let's be real about it. The most important way to keep a man and just to have respect all around as a woman is to show respect. You get what you give. If you show respect, men don't really disrespect you. Of course, being with a man who is physically abusive and disrespectful and horrible, of course you get out of those situations as quickly as possible, because men are stronger than you, and men are by nature just more violent. You need to get out of this situation because you can't, overpower that, and you want to be safe. You want your life to be safe. You want to be here. So don't allow anybody to disrespect you as a woman, but it is also important for you as a woman to respect your man at all times and in all things. All right. This is a short video. Like I said, I'm just really trying to practice on my talking and really trying to just give little words of wisdom and things I think about life. I really appreciate everybody who's listening, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope you gather some, get some good wisdom from these videos, and please check out my books, The Art of Femininity, book 1 and book 2. And also I have a lot of books on encouragement and things like that from Sun Book Press, and also Strawberry Publishers. So check it out. I appreciate it. I will keep coming with videos. I'm going to continue to become more and more comfortable with this and get better and better. So I appreciate your support, and God bless you. Bye.